Biden is wiping off billions of dollars of debt. He's doing a debt jubilee. And everything's going to be okay. But not for the American people. Did you did you silly people thought that you were going to get debt forgiveness? Student debt forgiveness, medical debt forgiveness, a debt jubilee? Did you really think our United States government was really going to help us out after COVID or do anything nice for? No, sit down. No. Biden's planning to write off billions of dollars of debt for Ukraine. So in other words, Ukraine doesn't have to pay the money it owes us. Now, listen, news outlets like Fox News or conservative outlets say, oh, Chicago could be a little gangster and violent. Well, you know what? That stereotype is true. And I encourage the entire country in America, because again, folks, billions of dollars of aid for another country, no billions of, and look, it's the thing is the American people do deserve a bailout, okay? I don't care where you stand politically. We do, okay? We do. Our infrastructure is falling apart. So I want you to adopt the mindset of one of our saints here at Heartlands Media, St. Alphonse Capone. Where's our money, Ukraine? And that means getting a little baseball bat and paying them a visit and handling this Chicago style. And no, it's not the right way. No, it's not the wrong way. It's the Chicago way, and it's the correct way. So people from rural parts of the country to metropolitan areas, this is what we got to do. Okay? Because Ukraine has just fought its way of not paying $4.7 billion in taxpayer-funded loans, thanks to Joe 30330. Brilliant job, libtards. So let's talk about this. Let's go ahead and bring it. Hey, start your morning right and righteously angry. This is the correct way. All right, this is the correct way to get angry. Correct way to get angry right now. So, hey, everybody. Yes. Man TV. F you, pay me, Zelensky. Listen, audience, now's the time to be creative, okay? And Heartlands Media, you actually thought they were going to pay us back billions per month? The U.S. taxpayers were robbed to give Ukraine? No, I didn't think they'd do it, but you know what? I want my money back. I want our money back. Call the boys and girls. We're doing a whole world search because we're getting back our money. One way or another, we're getting back our cash money. So let's talk about this. Got this article here from RT, just to trigger the libs. Biden planned to write off billions in Ukraine debt. Outgoing U.S. President Joe, the senile old bat 30330 Biden, has decided to write off about $4.7 billion in taxpayer-funded loans to Ukraine as part of a broader effort to bolster Kiev before President-elect Donald Trump, Woogie Boogie Boogie, the Orange Boogeyman, takes office next year. Since February of 2022, the U.S. Congress, hold on. If you're driving, please calm down. The U.S. Congress has approved more than $174 billion in aid packages to support Ukraine in its conflict with Russia. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So these are like forgivable loans that we're getting, that Ukraine is getting. See? Hold on. Let's what the State Department spokesman Matthew Miller said on Wednesday. We have taken the step that was outlined in the law to cancel those loans. You see, they can cancel the loans, confirming that Biden seeks to write off half the amount, or roughly $4.7 billion. Now, originally there was going to be approved of $9.4 billion, but Biden's going to at least write off half of it. Now, listen to this one. Canceling the debt is in the national interest of the United States and its European Union, G7 baby, and NATO partners, the State Department claimed in a letter to Congress dated November 18th, according to Bloomberg. Now, listen, Trump, hey, hold on. You know what? Better yet, Barron Trump, in the off chance that you watch this show, listen, you need to tell your pops right now that we want our money back, and we're going to have to adopt it Chicago style, okay? Alphonse Capone committed no crimes in my book. And in this household, he's a saint. President-elect Donald Trump stated on the campaign trail that he would not oppose Congress approving more aid to Ukraine. Oh, come on, Trump. As long as the assistance is given in forms of loans rather than taxpayer-funded gifts. Rebranding some of the aid as loans was one of the key adjustments that helped push through the $61 billion April package after a months-long standoff between Republicans and the White House. Senator Rand Paul has vowed to block the cancellation of debt, arguing that it places an unfair burden on American taxpayers. I want listen, Fox News, conservatives, listen. Listen, Americans. I know we're divided after the election, but I think if we just grab some baseball bats and visit Zelensky, this will be a great bonding moment. And before anyone says, Kit, tut, sometimes punching somebody doesn't solve anything. No, and this is one of these things, this is one of the instances where it does. It would be a bonding moment for this country because I want our money back. Okay? That's just me speaking. And you know what? I'm correct. In fact, hold on. If you think I'm wrong, type 1 for Kit. Ugh, you have sunk to a new low. Huh. Type 2. Well, Kit, you know what? Screw democracy. We'll follow your lead, Chicago style. I wonder how many 2s will be in the chat. And by the way, I'm using my super delegate vote. The correct answer is 2. So, you know what? As for Hardlands Media, I'm typing in there 2. There you go. Typing it in there. So super delegate vote. Come on. Vote correctly. Tonight, this is from Senator Rand Paul. Tonight, I'm forcing a vote on my resolution to prevent Biden from turning Ukraine's debt into America's problem. His proposal places the burden of funding Ukraine's business, farmers, and corrupt bureaucrats on the shoulders of hardworking Americans. The Ukraine government is almost entirely reliant on Western aid to keep the economy afloat. In September, Kiev adopted its draft budget for 2025, predicting a deficit of 75% and estimating it will need between $12 billion and $15 billion to cover the shortfall. Ukraine's public debt exceeded $152 billion as of July, according to the finance ministry. The cost of servicing the loans has surged from $900 million to $5.2 billion this year, as calculated by the Russian newspaper Vedonosy after reviewing Kiev's financial data. Say it with me, folks. What could go wrong? By the way, huge shout out to at least another politician. You know, sometimes a broken clock is right twice a day, from Representative Thomas Massey. On his way out, Joe Biden is trying to forgive $4.65 billion of debt from Ukraine owing its American taxpayers. I just introduced House Joint Resolution 224 to stop this America Last policy from taking effect. Look, I'm not going to tell you, my audience, what to do, but politely call your representative and tell them to support House Resolution 224, made by Thomas Massey, please. Pretty please. There's a cherry on top. By the way, what's our current president doing? Because after all, we are escalating this conflict even further. Here's where the reporters are screaming at Biden, but he probably doesn't have his hearing aid in, about the missiles and mines that he's sending to Ukraine. President Biden, please talk to us. Listen, hold on. Let's rewind that again. This is the press. As a gift to the press, please talk to us. No, corporate media. No. You think the Democrats give a damn? Biden just crapped his pants. He's got to clean his underwear out or his diapers out. He ain't going to talk to you. Mr. President! Debbie Dab says Biden legit didn't hear a word. Absolutely. I know. There you go. But hey, folks, there's war to be made. Terror and conflict and horror all around. Say it with me, folks. What could possibly go wrong? And because of this, look, I have to agree with Representative Thomas Massey right here. Support House Joint Resolution 224 to stop this America Last policy. Folks, it is inexcusable for the Biden-Harris administration to forgive $4.7 billion of debt. I will not stand for this. None of you should. None of us should. This is insulting to every one of us. I don't care where you stand politically. I don't care how you voted. I don't care what generation you're part of. I don't care where you stand on any issue. Listen, so much treasury has been wasted in this pointless war. It's got to stop. And before Biden can forgive this debt, House Resolution 224, politely, look, I know it's asking a lot because I'm pretty sure a lot of you are burnt out by electoral politics. House Resolution 224, okay? Here it is. You know what? Liking, retweeting, and quoting it here using truth. Hold on. Support HJ Res 224. There you go. I just put on. There you go. See, always good to spell check. There you go. Please, folks, please, let's do the right thing. It's got to be done. Okay. Okay, it's got to be done. Enough of this. Enough of this. But see, the thing is, the madness and insanity is still going around because the war is still ongoing. I want to pull up this video here from Diane Sayre. Michael Urin and I at Beacon Theater with Bill Clinton, who isn't worried about a nuclear war and still thinks Russia stole the election from his warmonger wife. Let's play it.
We voted for peace. We want an end to the war in Israel and Gaza. We need.
Oh, wow. And guess how the liberals are going to respond for all those who drink the liberal Kool-Aid and love Bill Clinton? Do they A, say, oh, wow, you're making good points? Or do they go B, shut up, shut up, shut up?
The new Oslo Accord. Stop Biden from threatening Russia. We shouldn't be arming Ukraine to send ATACMS to attack Russian soil. Putin will have to retaliate if we don't pull back. Perhaps we could convene the 25th Amendment.
Wow.
A New Yorker, because we have a problem here. Do you know Juan Soto? Because if you could intervene in that, we sure would like to have him back. Now, this is an extraordinary legacy that you have.
We have another problem. We are very close to a nuclear war. And maybe...
Oh, my God. Oh, the liberals, you want to know why you lost? It's because you're not tolerant. They don't practice what they preach.
Maybe President Clinton can convene a town hall meeting and get Kamala Harris to invoke the 25th Amendment. Does anyone care? We just launched 6 ATACMS missiles against Russia. What? We're about to have a nuclear war. We launched 6 missiles. You think it's a laughing matter? We should invoke the 25th Amendment and impeach Biden. Have a nuclear war. I can't get my ID out when you're holding my arm.
Let's see, and liberals wonder why I make fun of them, okay? Oh, please, you gotta support Kamala. You gotta support Biden because Trump.
Can I put this down?
Yep.
You know that we just launched missiles at Russia today. Do you have any idea? We could all be dead because of these political games that people are playing.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, unfortunately, these liberals don't care. And these same liberals are also clapping. Arr, 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 arr. Oh, Biden. Oh, yup. I actually have a friend who when he's tweeting out or posting stuff about, Democrats, like, he's a very liberal kind of person. When I kind of challenge back and somebody responds back, you know what his answer is? Yep. Oh yeah, launching missiles into Russia is a good idea. Yep. You smug liberals. I'm so, you know what? Say what you will about Trump. I'm very glad that you all got a big taste of humble pie. And yes, I am laughing at the liberal TikTok meltdowns. Okay. Because how could you be considered a serious person or be involved in politics, or how you could say you're astute when you're not acknowledging the real danger? And that is, oh God, Zook, is that a nuclear bomb? I mean, how stupid do we have to get here? And yet, billions of dollars, 4.7, under the Biden-Harris administration, could potentially be forgiven. Old man Biden be like, hey man, there's nothing nice to say about Biden. There's nothing nice to say about Kamala. They're not doing a peaceful transfer of power. They're trying to make a big sloppy mess. So they hand it over to Trump. To where, I don't know, are they trying to put him in a position to where he can't get out of the wars or do any kind of ceasefire? I'm not saying that he would or wouldn't, but whatever. I mean, but they are going to make the exit option a hell of a lot difficult. Billions of dollars of aid, billions of dollars are going to be forgiven, but no relief for the American people. No debt jubilee, no Medicare for all, no student debt forgiveness, no investing into our infrastructure, no helping out Americans uplift themselves, no helping out small businesses, and the Democrats wonder why they lost. Hey, liberals, if I survive the atomic blast and a few of you scumbags are still around, or if you're like, just wondering, oh, what happens to us next? I'm just going to turn to you and say, I love you, but you are not serious people. Look at the mess you helped create. Because this does land on the lap of the Democrats, the vote blue no matter who, fear, the latte drinking liberals. You're okay with war, but now, oh, what a surprise. What a miracle, everybody. Breaking news. They found their protest marching shoes because Trump's back in the White House.
SWAT team took your neighbor today. Watched them as they walked him away. You told yourself extremists come in all different shapes. Met his eyes and lowered your gaze. Is it too late for us to ever change? We are collecting the dust of better days. They're always watching us, but we're never safe. We're not meant to be safe, not meant to escape. We aren't meant to wake. Sheriff stopped your daughter today. Pepper sprayed her twice in the face. He must have had good reason if he'd treat her that way. At least that's what they've taught you to say. But is it too late for us to ever change? Once we're collecting the dust of better days, they're always watching us, but we're never safe. We're not meant to feel safe, not meant to escape. We aren't meant to wake. Feds arrived and had you detained. Said you'd made some posts they once changed. Tased you till you felt like you'd forgotten your name, or life before they had you contained. Oh, life before they had you contained. The SWAT team took your neighbor today.